Welcome to Talk About Coaching with us, Sherry Boone and Jamie Tenzer. We spend our days talking about coaching as we train and mentor coaches, and we've been doing this for over 20 years. We even talk about coaching when we're just chatting with each other. So we thought, why not record our chats and share them with you? Our goal is to share our expertise to help you on your journey to become a better coach. And we'll share ideas that you can take and try on to see if they work for you. We hope you'll find value, and if there's a topic you'd like us to talk about, please let us know. We can be reached at coachcachet.com. That's CoachCachet.com. We hope you'll enjoy today's Talk About Coaching. Hi, Jamie. How are you today?
I am great. How are you doing?
I am doing well also. Yes.
Good.
It's a dry day here in January in Portland.
Ooh, that's a nice break, probably,
Oh,
right?
yes, it is. It's been pouring rain. So, yeah.
It's
Anyway.
nice and dry and sunny here in Los Angeles, but it's also a
Okay.
little brisk,
Ah,
which I love. It's great.
okay, good. All right. Well, today we were thinking about talking about this idea of cheerleading or endorsing or acknowledging, right, our clients.
Mhm.
And how can we do that? So the question, how can we do that? Be that, that partner cheerleader, enthuser for our clients without crossing a line, without making it about us, but keeping the focus on our client. How do we do that? What are some thoughts that you have or that you tell your mentees?
Hmm. It's such a good question, and it comes up, and it's really it's complicated because when we do that, when we celebrate our client or acknowledge our client, of course, it comes from a great place,
Yeah.
and when my mentees are, endorsing or acknowledging their clients. So first of all, I want them to know that that's such a normal impulse to do as human beings, and coaches can be so supportive and acknowledging. What I say is, number one, I think we think that our words are the most important part of how we acknowledge or celebrate. And really, so much comes through with our tone, with the questions we
Mm,
ask, with the way we reflect, right? And if
yeah.
you're face to face with someone, of course, body language and all that, we really can acknowledge in ways that aren't just word related. But the other thing I say is, if you have an impulse to say, let's, for example, oh, I love that idea, right? Um, Ask yourself, what is it that's going on with the client that's making me want to do that? And can I find a way to comment on that? Like, wow, I can really hear how much you love that idea, for
Mm-hmm.
example.
Yeah.
Or, I can hear the excitement in your voice, right, as you say that. What do
Yeah.
you think?
As you're talking, I'm realizing that what's different about the two approaches, is the I, because you're keeping the focus on your client then when you say, I really hear what we're saying there, I really hear your excitement, rather than putting the focus back onto yourself as the coach when you say, oh, I love that idea. That's about you. That's not about your client. So that's
Mm-hmm.
the difference I hear in that example that you're giving, which is I think is really great. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's so much more powerful. And I find that when my mentees can kind of master that, and it's just a slight tweak, but it makes such a big difference. And I don't know if you've experienced this, but when you listen to a coaching session and a coach says something about them, like how much they love that idea, it just takes the energy away from the client, even for 3 or 4 seconds, but
Right.
it shifts it, right?
Yep. It definitely does. That's exactly right. It shifts that energy and shifts it, even like you say, even if it's just for a few seconds, shifts it away from the client. And what we want to be doing always is keeping all the attention and focus on our clients in a coaching session. So yeah, whenever I hear whenever I hear a coach saying, I think, that's something that we always want to talk about, because and sometimes I say to them, you know what? It doesn't really matter what you think. It really doesn't. This is all about your client and keeping that focus over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we can still be, that partner, that enthuser for the energy of what's going on with our client. Like you said, what do you hear in what they're doing or saying that, is that you want to reflect back to them, right?
hmm Yeah, absolutely. It's funny sometimes when you say, it really doesn't matter what you think, like, yeah, it's that sometimes that's hard for us to believe, right?
Yes, exactly. Yes, it is.
All right. Well, did we do it?
Well, I think we tackled this pretty well today, this topic of giving acknowledgments. So yeah, good job.
Okay. Likewise. Talk to you soon.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. We hope you're taking away a nugget or two that you want to try on as you coach your magnificent clients. As always, we invite your comments at coachcachet.com. Once again, that's COACHCACHET.com.